Hey guys, it's Melanie Sobocinski here, and today I'm going to be talking about my 5 tips on seeing some actual results and not being so frustrated with weight loss. Now, I get it. I've read every book there is out there. I've tried all the things, and I can't tell you how many times I hear that. Like, I'm Googling how to lose weight, I'm doing what Susie's doing. I've tried everything. Nothing works. So if you can raise your hand and say, yep, that's me, I've been there, I've done that, you want to listen to these 5 tips. You know, you're tracking, you're counting, you're restricting, you're measuring, you're eating clean, you're doing all the workouts, but despite your best efforts, the scale's not moving and you are so frustrated. And this is happening over and over and over again with you. It's happened with me, I've seen it with my clients. It's not fun, it's frustrating, you feel like you're failing. So if you feel like you've tried it all, and again, Google, done what Susie's doing, read all the books, tried all the new fad diets, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I hear that quite often too. I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm just not doing it. I feel you. I hear you. And I know exactly what you're going through. It's a struggle. I've struggled. I've struggled with my food. I've struggled with dieting. I've struggled with workouts. And up until just, maybe a few months ago, I've actually kind of gotten a grip on it. I've gotten a grip on it to where it's not a struggle. It's not a stressor for me. It's not making me go crazy insane. So, not to say that the relationship with all 3 of those is not still a work in progress, because there's some days that are better than others. But I'm going to share with you some tips that have helped me in hopes that maybe one or all 5 of them can help you, or maybe someone you know. So here's my first tip. Are you ready? Quit going on a diet. Quit. Now, I'm not saying go and eat donuts 5 days a week and cake the other 2 days and then down it with a chocolate shake or, something like that. What I'm saying is quit dieting. Quit going on these quick fixes. Quit stressing yourself out with the next diet and wondering whether or not it's going to work. Quit. That's my first tip. I know. Totally goes against popular opinion, doesn't it? Anyway, the next one. You'll understand this as I go down the line. The next one, change the way you think about food. Sounds crazy too, doesn't it? When you end this self-sabotaging stress of this diet cycle of restricting and, I fell off the wagon and I didn't stick to it. When you change the way you think about food, it changes a whole lot for you. You don't even care about a diet, right? Because you're not thinking in those terms when it comes to your food. Another one you need to do, so this is tip number 3, change your vocabulary. Stop with the cheat meal. Stop with the exercise being punishment for you overeating. Stop with, is it good or bad fitting into my diet? Granted, there's foods that are good and bad for you in health aspect, but when we look at it as, does it fit into my diet? It's good because it fits into my diet, or it's bad because it doesn't. Change your vocabulary. Falling off the wagon? There's no more wagon. There's nothing to fall off of when you change that vocabulary. So you don't need to worry about a diet. And you're going to change the way you think about food when the vocabulary starts changing. And maybe I should have put these in a different order, but you can change them in whatever order you want to. Because these words that you use, believe it or not, those words matter. And those words, using them that way, actually hurt and halt your progress. And this really matters. Especially when it comes to the mindset and the diet mentality that we're all struggling with. Maybe, so I don't want to say all, I don't want to generalize, that most of us are struggling with, that most of the people I work with, that I see them struggle with it. So this is who I'm referring to. If all those things that I'm talking about, telling you to stop doing, if they work for you, by all means, keep doing them. Love you for it, okay? So the next one is listen to your body. I can't tell you how many times I was so pissed because I was done with my calories and I filled all my macros, but I was freaking hungry and I couldn't eat because I was on a diet. And the way that I thought about food was if I ate more than what I was supposed to, I would fail. That's another vocabulary word, fail. Listen to your body. It's not always about these numbers. It's not always about the number on the scale. If you're hungry, it might be okay to eat. Really, it might be. Again, please don't take this wrong and don't say I'm saying if you're hungry, go eat a whole cake. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that we need to listen to our bodies. We need to fuel our bodies properly. So listen, if I'm hungry at 10 o'clock at night, I'm going to eat something. I'm going to eat something that's good for me, but I'm going to eat it. I'm not going to go to bed hungry because I fit my macros or whatever it is that I was so stressed over before. So the next one, and I cannot stress this one enough without stressing, relax, be patient, and start from the inside out with this. Okay, if you're not constantly going on a diet, you can understand that there's so much more on the inside. And sometimes it's not so much a physical thing, it's more of a mental thing from the inside that we need to work on. So we have this all or nothing thinking, and that comes right from the outside. That comes from society and what we, if you can't, it's all or nothing, go big or go home. And that works in some situations, but not here. Not when you're frustrated and you're struggling and you're constantly on this diet roller coaster, this emotional roller coaster that you keep falling off of. Is that worth it? It's not. So relax. Give yourself some grace and be patient with yourself. It's a process. Any progress you're having is progress. So if you think you're falling off the wagon, and I say that with some quotes around it, you're still moving forward. Tomorrow's another day. You can pick yourself back up. You haven't failed. Okay? So again, real quick, my 5 tips: quit dieting, change the way that you think about food, change your vocabulary, listen to your body, relax, be patient, give yourself grace, and start from the inside out. Because I'm going to tell you something. Weight loss and quote unquote dieting, going on a diet, should not be frustrating. And it is also not the be-all, end-all of what your health is. Smaller is not always better. A smaller size, because that's what we're all striving for, right? Got to get those last 10 pounds off so I can fit into my size whatever clothes. It's not the be-all, end-all to health. There's so much more that comes before that. And if you have ever heard me say this before, dieting, weight loss, your relationship with these things, your relationship with your food, with exercise, and with working out, should not have you losing your sanity. So hopefully those tips have given you some insight into like, hey, I get it. I hear it. I'm going to kind of start to change some things. It's not easy. It's a mindset shift, and it is not something that's easy. Like I said, this has just been within the past 8-9 months that this has become this epiphany for me. So why would I not share it with you guys? Because I've been there. I've been frustrated, and I hate to see people in that boat. So hopefully this has been something that has been value. You've found value in this, and it has helped you. And if you have, feel free to share the love and share it to your page. Share it with someone else that you maybe think could use this information and find it helpful. With that, I will leave you and say, have a great day and be well.